So we see Florida Matt Gates, you know what I'm saying if the president is excluded, it could lead to bloodshed. But Florida Matt Gates warned of bloodshed if the president, Donald J. Trump, is excluded from the ballot. He shouldn't be excluded from the ballot in no shape or form because he's immune. You know what I'm saying? He's immune to all of it. And he should not be excluded, and we should not still be hearing about no fucking fake ass, lying ass, demon, democratical bullshitical, fake ass indictments, and the rest of the bullshit in the turn in which you just caused in this country. But we see, Florida Republicans should just may harm Trump. It ain't gonna harm Trump. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Because there are many lives and people that y'all murder and kill, including Hillary Clinton and the rest of y'all bitch ass motherfuckers who knocked down the World Trade Center. You know who I'm talking about, Donkey Bush Jr. and the rest of y'all shit that you did, every single war that you have chumped up, going all the way back to Bush Senior and Ronald Reagan and all of y'all bombing and killing people across the planet. Don't show much for nothing that you should be expecting this type of shit coming at your ass. And no, it don't harm Trump. You know what I'm saying? Because we're dead serious. Something has to be done, and your demon Democrats have to get shut down. There is no other way. You know what I'm saying? You need to remove yourself from our government all to fucking together. You know what I'm saying? You full of shit. Let's just be honest. You're full of shit. Nobody want to hear that. Trump wants this bullshit about he wanted a pistol and you won't even sell a man a gun. Imagine that. But we see former Homeland Security Secretary, it look like Jed Johnson, whatever his name is, say Trump re-election chances will be maximized if the federal government does not treat the migrant crisis all as an all hands on deck situation. Oh yeah, because they didn't care about that shit. All they care about is what they want to do to our government and our people as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Blow their pockets clean the fuck out, fuck up the government, and then blame it all on someone else while the people fall into a Great Depression and starve to death while they sit up, you know, eating caviar and yamming steak. Well, you should say eating caviar and probably yamming human beings. Then that's the ass. You know what I'm saying? They're full of shit. And while you busy up there's a child talking about some motherfucking conspiracy bullshit, you know what I'm saying, and talking that stupid shit y'all talk, you really ain't saying too much to me. It still leads to the same thing we have been seeing for over 40, 50 something years of your straight garbage. Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Why you spying, dipping, and weaseling like a fucking snake? A dirty ass, grimy snake. You know what I'm saying? And giving the snake a bad name to even put it with you. You know what I'm saying? But we have to start being more conscious as to the world in which we live in. We have too many people are depending on the fact of them being, involved with a party and electing an official, and that official is supposed to turn around and make your life so much better. You know what I'm saying? But what I need to ask all these demon Democrats is how much better did your life really get if you're not in the elite group? You know what I'm saying? Is the question you must ask. You know what I'm saying? So we need to get our shit together as fast as we can, people. And those who have some sense on this here planet, because I see a lot of people now. Don't get me wrong. I have no problem with people stepping up to the plate and doing what they have to do, when time come and the patrioticness must kick in and so forth and so on. But I'm seeing a lot of lateness. And like they always say, it's never too late. Better late than never, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it still shows that a lot of this is this. And then you have people saying this and people saying that, and we're talking and this and that, but no coming together, no solution. You know what I'm saying? People talk about Donald Trump and they talk about Joe creepy ass motherfucking nutcase, demon democratic or pedophilia and the rest of them blood sucking vampires, you know what I'm saying, and all type of shit. But I don't see nobody stepping up in the middle to make that connection other than we're talking and we're all supporting and we're all this and that and the third. They're not God. This country belongs to the United States citizens born here with a birth paper saying they were born on this land. We know they were born on this land. Their blood shed for this land. You know what I'm saying? To turn around and see this country turn out to be no more than this, who have individualized these secular races of people and keep them divided so they could conquer. You know what I'm saying? We don't see those people now. You in a position to make a change and you still trying to ride down the same fucking road. Now, if y'all demon Democraticals who is voting for these people is elite and getting riches and all type of shit, because I know a lot of y'all just getting trinkets, you know what I'm saying, and some bullshit that don't really mean much in the long run, you know what I'm saying, and you still got to go out and work your ass off and do this and the third, and you're sucking balls every way you can. We understand that, you know what I'm saying, but I hope you getting the millions of dollars and the trillions of dollars and a multi-millionaire rather than living in Heatherwood garbage ass complex. You know what I'm saying? To me, it ain't saying much. You know what I'm saying? You still looking like the idiot you were in the beginning. So you have to start looking at this thing from a better perspective. Whether you're a demon or you're a Republican, you know what I'm saying? You still have to look at it because you're electing these people as if, you know what I'm saying, they're God. And then when they get in there, there's laws that stick them in there and they could do all kind of tourniquet shit, blame other people for the shit, fake up a fucking pandemic to stick something in people's shit, you know what I'm saying, and then turn around and blame a standing president because he's defending himself against the tyranny in which you have been in our government with for 8, 9, 10, 40, 100 years. You know what I'm saying? Doing bullshit, y'all. And then it goes all across the planet. Many of the political arena that you've seen, if you go back and look at it, you would see that our government has been involved with it every time. It doesn't matter when it comes to South Africa, Africa, every fucking where. But yet still, I don't see the riches in your pocket that you should have. You still live in a funky ass complex. Just like these chingwas across the street always on my lives and probably watching me right fucking now. But I don't give a flying fuck what you know, what you think, or what you hear. I can tell you this stuff that'll help you out to cut you the chase. As far as I see with you, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. And you remember that when you see my black ass going up off this here planet. You know what I'm saying? Because you probably might eat me any damn way. Yeah, nasty ass. You know what I mean? Cloning cats to have dogs, human things breeding hogs. You know what I'm saying? While you're on the moon in search of aliens and all kind of dumb shit. You're full of shit. So the people that are not in that type of status or this and that, why are you facilitating this destruction of yourself? So you have been taught to think suicidal. You have been taught to see human life as nothing at all, and so forth and so forth. And you went for that shit to where you see how destructive things can get even amongst black people against their own people. You know what I'm saying? I even heard where, I was doing a joint with Snoop Double OG talking about people's eating. Well, when it comes to Snoop Double OG, I know he's a bright dude, and he's probably very more brighter than we think he's playing. But you know, when it comes to making a decision for the people, Snoop Dogg, let the people decide. That's the best way I could put it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you, Snoop Dogg, is standing up there with billions and millions of people in front of you, let's say, and you're on the podium, and they decide they don't agree with you, what you gonna do? Take out your nickel plated 22 and blow everybody, all 5 billion people brains out? You know what I'm saying? You gonna kill everybody in America? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So we have to let the people decide. You know what I'm saying? And that's the best way I can answer that shit in itself. You know what I mean? Now, if you want to step up and be president, you're not going to be stepping up and doing the right thing because we see your decision is already wrong. And like Doc Ray said, and you should know, nobody believes you anyway. You know what I mean? You're only one person. You know what I mean? So be cool. You know, stick with your deep state stuff and whatever you do. We're not mad at you. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, many of you guys have gotten rich off the backs of black people, rich off the American public as in general. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see y'all doing nothing to help out these communities of the black people, you know, the poor whites and the veterans, the farmers, and all this stuff that bring us fresh food, best produce. You know, all this I don't see y'all out there supporting them. You know what I'm saying? Where's you like I said, years ago people say Nike, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's wearing Nike, you know what I'm saying? And people from the hood is buying Nikes, but I don't see Nikes putting no money back into the community. Well, we could say the same thing about you guys too. You only put it in where you put it in. You know what I'm saying? We don't see no global effect. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been secularized. And also on this rate that everybody have to do this to get rich and then, you know, everybody doing this to get rich and, you know, all this and that. That's, I don't want to be rich for that reason. I want to be, if I was rich, I would want to help the whole of America or the people in America that needs that help. You know what I'm saying? You know, but at the same time, much of these even rich oligarchs got enough money to feed everybody, you know, in America probably 6 or 7 times over. You know what I'm saying? But you think they're gonna do that? No, they're not. So they teach people who get wealthy in our country and get rich as shit, you know what I'm saying, or sign the devil worship contract and you know, sacrifice a bunch of black people and then drink the blood and you know what I'm saying, and then wash them in the blood, you know, to wash them in the blood, you know, wash them in the blood, you know, with Jesus Christ, you know, and all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying, and I don't see that's all you do, you know what I'm saying. So, what good are you to us when you're already residing with the wrong just to get rich, and you want us to follow that? And that's the way we're not doing it because we're not followers. So people have to start loosening up their mind and start to think outside of any celebrity, actor, whatever. Okay, your acting is cool. This was cool. That's cool. In the neighborhood, oh, that's gangster. Smoke a blunt while we watching your show. You know what I mean? But that's as far as it goes. When it comes to our world that we live in, that we must preserve and save for future generations, we cannot go down that road. So while everybody's having so much to say, I don't see them pulling together to bring about a greater solution. So this is Point Blank saying, stay right, stay tight. We ain't going quietly into the night. We gonna fight for our motherfucking rights. And you best believe that because if we gonna go out, we gonna go out fighting the right fight, standing on our feet as soldiers and warriors of this planet to protect everything. There's a lot here that we have never seen. There's a lot here that we may never know in our lifetime. You know what I'm saying? But that's the breaks. But when it comes to the protection around you, your neighborhood, your community, and the world as a whole, your mind can travel that far, that good, because you even have the technology to even see it on screen now. You know what I'm saying? But your mind without it can travel that far. For if a man is concerned about the world in which he lives, then his mind has traveled across the planet as a whole. He might not be there to stop the tyranny, the garbage, the killing of our animals and the elephants and all these different creatures that are being extinct by 200 pop a day. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, can't you feel it? So therefore, you have traveled within yourself. Let your mind and your conscience be free. You know what I'm saying? And float across the planet and save everyone that you can see. So this is point blank saying, stay right, stay tight. Farewell. One. We will meet again.